Hello, I'm back. And yes, I'm back. Hello. And yes, I've come. I'm not going to talk about the shame anymore. I'm going to talk about different things. Yes, so I've been on the road promoting, and thank you very much. It's been great fun, and people came to all kinds of places like Nottingham and Bath and Manchester and London and Ennis in the County Clare, and it's been great fun. And I've got feck all done in terms of writing me book, but I've been doing me what are them things, columns, which has been very nice, and other bits and pieces. And then himself was away for a week, and you know, like he does that sort of thing occasionally. He goes off up mountains and all, and it's grand, you know, except that I am very, what's the word, inept. I can do feck all, really. I mean, it's a miracle, you know. It's great that I can kind of arrange words to earn a living, because there's very little else I can do. Like, I don't cook at all when he's away, and there was one night I did try and do a stir fry, but then the smoke alarm went off, and that was awful. And then I realised that I was eating pots of jelly and yogurt, and kind of wearing kind of the yogurt a lot of the time. And I realised that I was running out of clean clothes, and I had no idea how to work the washing machine, and B, I was running out of plates and knives and forks and things, and I realised I actually didn't know how to work the dishwasher. And you know, this is something that in a small way I'm sort of proud of, you know, like modern woman, independent woman, like he does all the stuff. It's him, yeah, there behind the yoke. Isn't it you? Don't you do all the stuff? You can say yes. Even the ironing, don't you do the ironing?
I do the ironing.
He does the ironing. I'm not let. I had the great sense about 20 years ago? Yeah, I tried to iron a skirt in front of him and I melted it. And it was great. He was so horrified at my ineptitude that he kind of said, she can't be let near an iron. So ever since then, I haven't had to iron anything. And you know, I can do very little. I mean, I can drive a car, but I can't park. And I can only drive a car if I've done that journey 5,000 times in somebody else's car. I'm no good at directions and stuff. How did I get onto this? Anyway, yes, so he was away all week, and it was a funny old week, because I'm fond of him in his way. Do you know what I mean? And but I did something wonderful which really did feel like kind of independent 21st century woman. Didn't I join the Netflix? And I watched a lovely show called Love, and I've still got one episode left to watch of it. And it's by Judd Apatow and Leslie Arfin, who writes for Girdles. And it's really, really nice. And the phone downstairs is ringing. It might ring up here in a minute. I know who it'll be. It's Katrina. Katrina had her bunion done in New York, and she's not used to having time on her hands. She's a very busy New York zippy type. Do you know what I mean? She has like 4 engagements of an evening, but she can't walk because of the bunion. So she's trapped at home, and she is ringing me day and night. And I've had to, what's the word? Field the calls, would that be the word? Now, you may notice that I have some things in my hands, which I do, and they are skincare yolks, and I'm going to show them to you very carefully, because they're both in brown glass, because you're not really supposed to, they're not really meant to see the daylight at all. They're like vampires that way. And they are both by a company called Skinceuticals or Skinceuticals. I'm not sure how you pronounce it. Anyway, Aisling McDermott, who is this lovely, lovely woman who wrote the lovely book along with Laura Kennedy about face, she recommended these things to me. So I bought them with my own money before Christmas, and I have been using them on my face like this ever since. And I think, you see, they are spendy, and they are riddled with chemicals, and that makes me think that they must do good stuff, and I think they do. So this one is your nighttime yolk. It's called Resveratrol BE. It's got acids and things in it. And this is your daytime one, high potency triple antioxidant treatment with ascorbic acid, which is good because it burned the face off me and get the nice fresh skin coming through. But you must wear your sunblock, which I pay lip service to. But I have actually been doing it because I'm afeared then after, putting these yolks on me. And I'm saying, you're meant to actually keep these sort of in the fridge as well. But the fridge is too far away, so I don't. But I was thinking, maybe I could invent a fridge, like a bedroom fridge. Like a little cute one for keeping fake tan, because they say fake tan does better in the fridge, and maybe some nail varnishes, and then your lovely Skinceuticals dear things that shouldn't see the daylight. Get away, don't be looking at it, don't be looking at them, don't be looking at them. You see, every time your gaze hits it, it becomes a little bit less effective. Don't you be looking at it, you there behind the camera, I can see you looking, don't look at them. Right, I'm going to hide them now under the curtain. So maybe I shouldn't put them there because they'd be warm. And this, right, I'll say this is my sunblock, also from Skinceuticals. And I've never really done this before where I have all the things from the same range, but I am. And then this is retinol. But this is only the 0.3, which is very weak. Never the feckin' less. I was putting it on and the next thing my face started falling off in handfuls, so I had to cut back to only once every 3 nights or stuff like that to kind of get my face used to it. But I'm finding it all quite thrilling anyway. But I paid for them. Nobody gave me anything for free because I wouldn't do that to you. So what else can I tell you? Right. Oh yes, so I told you about the show called Love and a couple of books. I read Someplace Inside of Happy by Anna McPartlin, and I thought it was really, really, really lovely. I found it very authentic and warm, and it was sad but sort of uplifting. I really, really enjoyed it. And then I read a book that isn't out yet. It's not out till the summer, and it's by Maggie O'Farrell, and it's called This Must Be the Place. And I really liked that too, and I think a lot of people will like it for the summer. So that's kind of all I can tell you, really. It's Old Woman's birthday today, so they're all coming over here any minute now. So I have to go down and make salads, and I don't want to make salads. Do you know what I mean? I really don't. You have to make the salads? No, we make the salads together. We'll make the salads together. Yeah, it's a lot easier if he helps me, because he has to do all the hard stuff and he talks to me. It's the boredom of domestic tasks. I mean, this is not a revelation. Everybody knows that. And then they'll all be here, baby Teddy and all. And I'll just tell you a quick story about baby Teddy. Only 14 months. The little rascal has spirit. Old woman rang to boast that baby Teddy had called over during the week, and I like how she doesn't ring me and I'm only up the road. I could have gotten the car that I am able to drive but can't park, and driven over. But so he was going around the kitchen, and this is what I do in other people's houses. He goes to the fridge and he starts taking, you see, I love to see what other people's fridges look like and what they have in their presses and all, especially when you get to the biscuit press. So then he went over to the bin and started foostering around with the bin, and Tig gave out to him, naturally enough, because you don't want the child getting germs off the bin. And Tig said, Teddy, oi, stop that. So Teddy comes over and gives Tig a thump. I think that's fantastic. Only 14 months. I thought Mum was going to say that Teddy came over and gave Tig a hug, because you know the way, like when the children are small and they get scolded, they cry. But no, Teddy's made of stronger stuff than that. I think he's going to be like the Redzers. He's definitely going to be like Oscar. He's going to be a bit of a live wire. And that's good. It's great. It's great, especially if you are their auntie and not their mammy or daddy, because they can come to your house. Now, the place will be in flitters afterwards, definitely. And I'll be finding things for months afterwards in the wrong place. But it'll be great fun. And then they'll go. And then I'll see them on Friday. Anyway, that's all my news. I went to see Zoolander too. That was great too. And I wanted to see, is it called Anomalisa? It sounds good. And I want to see the Coen brothers film, because I like all their films. Even the ones I don't like, I like them anyway. Because, you know, I am committed to them. I made a commitment to them, if that makes any sense. Anyway, I hope you're all well. I will be working very hard now that I'm not back in a routine, because on Thursday week I have to go away again to the US of A with the Redzers to the Disneyland, and but that'll be great fun. Anyway, I've talked an awful lot. Yeah, but you see, it's been a long time. Hope you're well. And And I'll be talking to you next Monday, and yes, and I will try and do it from the US of A as well, because they have telecommunication systems there too. Goodbye. Thank you, I'm going now, I really am. Goodbye.